Well, let's hear about a previous winner from Disrupt. This wasn't actually from the London one, but there's a kind of parallel event, if you like, in New York, the New York Battlefield. Now, this is a product called Roadie, and it's a smart tuning device for guitars, and you can use it on other stringed instruments. It comes from the company Band Industries, whose founder is Hassan Slaby. He's here with a guitar. Let's first get a sense of what the product does. Can you just show us how badly out of tune that guitar is?
All right.
Oh, that offends my
Sounds
ears.
horrible.
It's hideous. So,
is there something wrong with that?
Music critic Bill Thompson, step forward. So, in your left hand, just by the fretboard, Hassan, you have your device. Just describe it for us before we see it in action.
Okay, so Roadie is an automatic guitar tuner. It is able to tune your guitar 3 times better than any human ear can do. And it does so automatically and quickly. So the whole tuning of a guitar will take less than 30 seconds. Now, Roadie does it by plugging... You put Roadie, which is a small handheld device I have here in my hand.
Okay, and it's got a kind of slotted gear wheel on the front, so that goes over the tuning peg on the guitar. It looks a bit
like a small power drill, but instead of the drill, there's some gears which fit over the
nut.
The nut.
So you put it on the tuning peg.
Oh, and you've got an app on the phone.
Yeah, plug the string. This is my E string now. I could be talking while tuning, it's not a problem.
And that beep means it's in tune. So we're now going up onto the B string,
Going on to A.
So we can hear the whirring sound of the motor. There you go, that one's tuned. Okay, do the next string, that's the D string. Let's hear the whirring sound of the motor. Yeah, you can hear that kind of... So this thing is like a little miniature hand that's turning the tuning peg for you, and clearly the device, alongside your smartphone app, are picking up the frequency, the sound wave from the guitar, working out what's wrong with it, and fixing it by twisting... There it goes again. The tuning peg to the right pitch. So that's all 6 strings.
I'm going to hand you back your guitar.
Oh, yeah, cheers, thank you.
Can you play us a couple of chords?
Yeah, I'm not the greatest at the guitar, but let's do the easy one. Should we do an E major? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than I could tune it. G major.
What's beautiful about Roadie is that it doesn't really stop there. It doubles as a string winder if you want to change your strings. And the most beautiful part for me is that it's able to it lets you change to any alternate tunings you've ever heard of on the whole planet, or set up your own custom tunings on the mobile app itself and go back exactly to it anytime you want to tune.
We've seen how quick and easy it is, but I did worry when I saw the mechanised hand turning the tuning peg that we were going to have some snapped strings in here. Isn't that a risk with that kind of device?
So while developing Roadie, I can tell you we snapped a lot of strings because
we've
done so much development on it. But this is no longer a problem because we incorporated something we call the Instrument Doctor onto Roadie. It's actually a special feature. We know so much about strings and guitars now that we're able to track the quality of your strings for you while using the device. So we'll tell you if your E string is about to snap on stage.
Right. So what do you think of it then, Bill, and my amazing guitar playing?
Your guitar playing was truly amazing. I look forward to the Click Christmas party when you can entertain us and we can all sing along. It's a beautiful piece of design, again back to my theme for the evening, which is it's a very nicely designed thing which will just slip into your guitar case and I imagine you could use it. What about de-skilling all those guitarists, though? You know, isn't it actually worth knowing how to tune a guitar? Would you want somebody to take that who knew nothing about music and be able to play, or do you think people should still have to know how to do it themselves, even if they're not as well?
I think of Roadie more of an enabler, really. Anybody could download our iPhone or Android apps and see for themselves. It's a free app. You see how the tuning process is happening in real time while it's happening. Now, I was talking to you in the studio, not taking any attention to my guitar, but you could be really watching a guitar. If you're a beginner student learning how to play the guitar, you really want to play on a beautifully sounding instrument.
And how long before the technology is actually built into the guitar, where the guitar tunes itself using the app?
In my case, it should play itself too.
We actually made Roadie so that it's standalone. We don't want to modify your instrument. We know guitarists, ukulele players, all those people are so particular about their instruments. They don't want to modify their instrument. So we put it as a standalone device. If you have 5 guitars, all the power for you.
I think that's really interesting, actually, that separation of, if like, the technology of the instrument from the enabling technology that allows you to play it better seems to me quite a nice division. There is this danger we put computers in everything and then we lose a connection to the wood and the strings and the metal.
Just very quickly, Mike Butcher, what did you make of that as a pitch, as an idea?
Well, we discovered Rody at TechCrunch Disrupt in New York on the stand and invited them up on stage, and they blew everyone away. And I think the clever thing about it is it's not overcomplicating this idea. You're not trying to retrofit tons of guitars all over the world. You've got a simple device which can be manufactured in a mass way and can be applied to many different types of instruments. So, and that was that fact that they came up with a couple of other ideas about what you could do in the cloud as well was great.
Lovely. Okay, so in musical terms, a perfect pitch, you might say. Mike Butcher, thanks very much, and also to you, Hassan Blaine, and Bill Thompson. I'm Gareth Mitchell, the producer's Colin Grant. Goodbye.